another episode of the Diz Ability Show live. This week, once again, coming to you from my RV. Sorry it took. Sorry I took too long on keeping you guys waiting, but it was raining in Lake George, New York. Couldn't find a good place, so we waited 3 hours. Now we're back in Connecticut before we head back to Maine tomorrow. But anyway, let's get on to this, shall we? So this week, I want to talk to you about Hoop-de-Doo tips. Now, as you know, Hoop-de-Doo Review is one of the best dinner shows on property. Perhaps the only real dinner show left on Walt Disney World property. Well, no, that's not true. There's the beer garden. But anyway, so when you go to Hoop-de-Doo, you check in at next to the building, and then you wait in line to talk to the chef. Now, when you talk, we always say when you, like we said last week, if you have special dietary needs or there are some things that you can or can't eat, talk to the chef and they will make it a great experience. Now, another thing for Hoop-de-Doo, we like to sit in the balcony, because that way we still get a good view of the action without being right in the middle of the action. Although sometimes they'll bring the action up to the balcony. And of course, Disney just hired a whole bunch of new actors for Hoop-de-Doo Review, which is great. The more entertainers they have, the better. That's what I say. But if you're ever at Fort Wilderness, or if you have any free time during your stay, make sure you go see the Hoop-de-Doo Review. If you're watching this later, and I'll make sure it gets to a future episode. And now it's time for this week's Top 5. So, 4th of July is this Thursday. And as we all know, Disney is very patriotic on the 4th, as well as the other 364 days. So this week we are going to cover my top 5 patriotic things at Disney. Number 5, the Hall of Presidents. This is where, of course, the iconic show where they have all the animatronics of all the presidents. That's all I'm going to say about it right now, because we do not get political on this channel. No politics. Number 4, Shades of Green. Now, we always talk about Shades of Green here on this channel. For those of you who don't know, Shades of Green is the on-property military resort, which is great. It's beautiful, even though it has lost 2 things that have made it iconic for us, them being the dinner buffet and the walkway across to the Polynesian. This is in English, Deborah Godfrey. All right, number 3, the 4th of July fireworks. So obviously, Disney, he does firework. Happy birthday, Nana Tree. Hi, Laura Aliski. Make sure you subscribe. As I was saying, the 4th of July fireworks at Disney are amazing. Their concert in the sky, they do red, white, and blue on the castle. It's just awesome. It really is. Number 2, the Voices of Liberty. Now, it's impossible to go to Epcot and not go into the American Adventure and see the Voices of Liberty. They are amazing. They are awesome. Some of them watch the channel. If any of you voices are watching, please let me know. And especially on the 4th, where they where they have additional members singing on top of the balcony for their echo sets. They do that only on the 4th. I've seen videos of that, and it is awesome. Deborah, no, no, we don't talk about that here. And my number one patriotic thing at Disney, the flag retreat ceremony in Town Square. Now, they do this on both coasts. This isn't the Diz or Dat, but I'm just comparing. At the Magic Kingdom, they have my buddies, the Dans, and they choose an armed forces representative to hold the flag when it comes down. And at Disneyland, they salute all veterans, inviting anyone in Town Square at that time to step up and salute the flag, which is great. My favorite Pokemon move, I think Retaliate, but really, dude, this is a Disney thing. But anyway, let me know in the chat or in the comments what your favorite patriotic thing is at Disney. And now it is time for Diz or Dat. So on both coasts, they have an amazing teacup ride. They have the Mad Tea Party at Disneyland on both coasts. At Disneyland, it's much smaller. It's out in the sun, and it's right next to the Alice in Wonderland ride. And at the Magic Kingdom, it's much bigger. It has a canopy. It has a gazebo covering it, so you don't get hot while you're spinning around. California should really consider that. But let me know in the chat or in the comments which version of the Mad Tea Party you prefer. Diz, the Disneyland version, or Dat, the Walt Disney World version. And now it is time for my humble opinion. So, Disney has announced that the Genie Plus service will be replaced with a new Lightning Lane multiple choice option, which will be similar to FastPass Plus. But the problem is you'll still have to pay for it. But what I want, and perhaps what everyone else wants too, is for them to get rid of this whole paying for fast passes mumbo jumbo. I do not like it. They need to bring back the fast pass system and make it free so that Disney can once again feel more affordable for everyone. That's my humble opinion, and I am sticking to it. So, Disney has made halfway to the holidays announcements. So, this year's Mickey's Very Merry Christmas parties will be kicking off on November 8th. That's right. And then on November 9th, they start Disney's Jollywood Nights, which of course was started last year, and this year they're adding a new ice skating show. Now we live like half an hour from the LL Bean flagship store in Maine, and they have an ice skating thing where it's fake plastic ice. So that's probably what Disney's going to use for this new ice skating show. But I can't wait to see videos of it. And of course, Disney has talked about when they're going to start Festival of the Holidays and all their special holiday characters around World Showcase. And they told us to stay tuned for the full list of celebrity narrators for the Candlelight Processional. And the Merry Menagerie puppets will be coming back to Animal Kingdom, and of course Disney has also said that Santa Claus will be appearing all around the Walt Disney World Resort. Now, I know it's June, but this is when Disney has made their announcements. So I can't wait to see what holiday tricks Disney has up its sleeves this year. So anyway, that's our show. As I said, if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, let me know in the chat if you're watching this live, or in the comments if you're watching this later, and I'll make sure it gets into a future episode. For this week's shoutouts, make sure you guys check out my buddy Beth over at Beth's Disney Adventures. She does amazing live streams from the parks all the time. Definitely check her out. Also, my buddy Mike from Chasing Magic. He is getting married in about 14 minutes. Congratulations to you, Mike. And Chrissy, or Little Miss Palm Tree, as I call her. This is in English, Prince Lamar. So definitely give Mike a big old congratulations on this big day. They're very good friends of mine, very great supportive, fellow content creators. Also, make sure you guys check out my friend Tamia over at Tamia Smiles. She does great Disney content on her Instagram. Definitely check her out as well. For the latest from Disneyland, make sure you guys check out Fresh Baked Disney. If you haven't subscribed here yet to the Big John Network, what in the Walt Disney World are you waiting for? And ding the bell for notifications so you never miss a second of the fun. And until next time, Kwaherini.